Iran confirmed Thursday that it had transferred 4 American prisoners to house arrest in exchange for billions of dollars frozen in South Korea. A 5th American woman is already under house arrest and was not identified. A human rights lawyer identified 3 of the prisoners as Siamak Namazi, Ahmad Sharji, and Morad Tabas. He said they were moved from Tehran's infamous Evin Prison to house arrest at an undisclosed hotel, where they will be held under guard by Iranian officials. The 4th prisoner was also not identified. At the State Department Thursday, Secretary of State Antony Blinken welcomed the deal.
This is a positive step, but I don't want to get ahead of its conclusion because there's more work to be done to actually bring them home. My belief is that this is the beginning of the end of their nightmare.
Blinken strongly rejected any suggestion that the deal would give leaders in Tehran any relief from U.S. national security sanctions.
In any event, in any respect, Iran will not be receiving any sanctions relief. And in any instance where we would engage in such efforts to bring Americans home from Iran, Iran's own funds would be used and transferred to restricted accounts such that the monies can only be used for humanitarian purposes, which, as you know, is permitted under our sanctions.
One expert praised the deal and said he is hopeful for his friend Siamak Namazi and the other U.S. citizens held in Iran.
I've known Siamak Namazi since the 1990s. He is not only a really decent person, but he is a person who has spent a tremendous amount of time trying to reduce tensions between the United States and Iran. And the fact that his reward for that was 8 years in Evin Prison is just bitterly ironic. The fact that Siamak may soon be back with his family makes me absolutely delighted, as well as for all the other Americans who seem to be in the process of being released.
Another expert also welcomed the release of detained Americans, but said he is worried about the precedent the freeing of $6 billion of Iranian funds held in South Korea might have in the future.
The question is, what are the implications of a perception of paying for the release of Americans? We have Evin Gershkovich right now held hostage by Russia. I would say the price tag on Evin Gershkovich just went up today significantly. We have an espionage law that was just enacted by the Chinese with a State Department travel warning for those going to China that you could be taken hostage.
Goldberg referred to American journalist Gershkovich, who has spent more than 3 months in detention in Russia, held on espionage charges. The United States strongly denies the charges, saying he is being wrongfully detained and demanding his release. Cindy Saine, VOA News.